Welcome to my woolly closet. I'm Gwen. I live in the Netherlands with my husband and my daughter of 10 and my two budgies, which you might hear in the background because I haven't put a cloth over them. I usually do that when we go to bed so they know it's time to sleep. And I wanted to try, but I think I'll just cover them up. They think they have to sleep, so they'll be quiet then. Hang on, I'll be right back. Today is Thursday, the 26th of October. It's about 10 o'clock. Stephen West's last clue is about to drop, so I'm not gonna sit there and wait for it. I just had to make a little movie right now because it's been so dark and dreary outside. I wanted to try and podcast yesterday, but it was just too dark and rainy. And now it's all foggy and misty, but the sun is trying to break through, so I think the lighting will be okay. I did buy a ring light yesterday, but they will deliver it maybe in the afternoon or tomorrow, so we'll just have to make do for today, and next few months will be even darker, so I really thought I needed to buy one. Maybe you've seen in the intro that we were on a little mini holiday last week. It was autumn break here for a week, and I went to the island of Tessel with my parents and my husband and my daughter for about 5 days. As you know, Tessel is an island of sheep, and I always wanted to go there. My mother gifted me some yarn 2 years ago, I think. From Texel. She was there for a holiday then, and she bought me these three skeins? I can't remember. 2 skeins in a color. Anyway, so I thought I have to go there and buy more yarn. So that's what I did, but I will show you later. I also have some footage of Texel and what it looks like, what it was like, what we did. But I will put that at the end of the video because maybe you're not interested, or anyway. Today I am wearing my Camelia sweater by Veera Välimäki. I test knitted this for over the summer. It's out now and I think it's highly underrated. Nobody's making it and I don't know why, because it's lovely. I made mine with Drops Karisma and Drops Noord held together, and it's all over cables, maybe if I and moss stitch, double moss stitch, and it's boxy and oversized. It's got really long sleeves, which I love for the cold. I did an Italian bind off. Or not? Oh, I think I did. Or not? I can't remember for the life of me. I'll have to look it up in my notes. I'll put it down below. Everything I talk about, I will put down below with links and everything. I used a US6 4mm needle for the ribbing and the US8 5mm needle for the rest of the sweater. I really enjoyed this. It's a bottom-up sweater. And then you knit the back or the front, and then you 3 needle bind them together on the top, and then you pick up for sleeves. But the sleeves are not that long, as you can see, because it's such a boxy. My elbow is here, so it's not a very long sleeve. Well, mine is, but and I really love it. The Drops Noord is an alpaca blend. So it gives it a nice drape, and it's lovely and warm and cozy. So I'm very happy I had the opportunity to test knit this for Veera. Okay, I have one finished object, finally. I took the cardigan for my daughter with me on holiday. I just had to finish this bit of sleeve, and it's now finally done. I put it on a hanger because it's easier to show you this way. This is the front. I had to do a bit of a crochet jiggery pokery here to make it lay flat because I forgot to slip the yarn off in front to make it lay flat, because this lace panel is kind of curling in on itself. So with the crochet thingy, I slip stitched an edge here. I think it will be fine. But I used a little wooden button. And this is the back. It's all about the back with this one. It's got a beautiful lace panel. I hope you can see them on my phone. And a lovely flounce. And I'll put in some footage of my daughter wearing it. Without showing her face, because I promise. And I used US4 3.5mm needle. I used Drops Baby Merino in the Sage colorway. And for the lace panel, I really love this lace panel. I used a book, 250 Japanese Knitting Stitches by Hitomi Shida. You might have heard of it because it's a very famous book. Because I heavily modified this pattern. It's the fingering Entrechat cardigan by Lisa Chemery. I hope I don't butcher that name. Or Frogginet on YouTube and Instagram. But it only goes up to a size 8 years old, and my daughter is 10. Well, she's a thin one, so I thought if I would just go up a needle size or two, and use a thicker weight yarn, it would do the trick, because I don't do math very well. It will work out, and it did. It fits her really good, really well, and it will look great on the sage green dress I bought her for the wedding of my brother in the winter. So that's one. Then I finished the sleeve, and I finished my Stephen West MKAL Clue 2, and I still had to wait for Clue 3 to come out. So what did I do? I brought some yarn with me, some deep stash yarn from 5-6 years ago, and I cast it on a new sweater for my daughter, because she's outgrown most of her hand knit sweaters now, and she really wants some new ones. I made this bag myself once with all kinds of fabric. Let's see. Okay, I'm not that far along, because, you know, the MKAL comes first. It's a pattern called My First Raglan by Jared Flood. Do I have a picture here? Yes, I have a picture here. Very well prepared I am. And it's a top-down seamless pullover in all sorts of sizes. It's very wide size range, and very adaptable to whatever you want. Of course, my girl is only 10 and thin and not that long, so I'm knitting the smallest size, and I'm hoping it'll look good, but I think it will. I'm using 5 colors of Drops Air, and this is really deep. Yes, like this. And this will be the color order, like this. This will be the color order. And it's this for along. All 5 colors are in now, as you can see. And I'm knitting on the new one right there, and it's with raglan increases like so. And I'm going to do all the stripes all the way across the body and the sleeves, 10 row stripes. And it's going to be oversized and lovely and soft, because this yarn is just like a cloud, like air. It's a chain yarn, I don't know if you can see. Do I have one with yarn sticking? Yes. I don't know if you can see, but it's a chain plied chainette yarn, and the alpaca fibers are blown through. I hope you saw that. Which makes for a lovely airy and light fabric. And it's 65% alpaca, 28% polyamide, 7% wool blend. So lovely, soft and warm. And this is all the stash in here because it's so airy. It takes up a lot of space when it's in a ball form. Oh, forgot one. So I casted that on holiday, and then the third clue came out for Stephen West's knit along for the Geogradient shawl, so I could knit on that as well. So I put the sweater aside. If you don't want any spoiler alerts for Stephen West shawl, look away now. I am almost done with my third clue. This is what it looks like now. I have a crochet granny square center, then some stripes, and then this is clue 2, and I used some Drops brushed silk alpaca in there for the black stripe and the white stripe here, just to give it a little bit of extra texture. And then this is the third clue, point 1, and I am now knitting on point 3, and I just love this texture. It's just beautiful. I call this my Hufflepuff meets Wednesday shawl, because, you know, Wednesday black and white, Hufflepuff is mustard and brown. Okay, I have this much done on the second point, so I have quite a bit of a way to go. See, like this. But the rows are getting shorter, so I think I'll be done maybe tomorrow. And then I'll cast on the fourth clue, and which will be the final clue. I am very curious what it will be. Maybe it's maybe it'll be a rectangle of some sorts. What do you guys think? Or girls think? I don't know. I feel it's kind of short, you know? Because I can hardly put it on like this without choking myself. I don't know. I wonder. When I'm done filming this, I'll go and check out what Stephen West has posted on YouTube. So I'm very, very curious what it'll be. Do I have anything else to tell you? Well, just my acquisitions on Tessel then. I went to a shop there called the Witte Engel, the White Angel. And it has all these lovely wools there. And I met a very nice woman, and with a little chat. And my mother was wearing her Newton sweater. I knitted her once, and she saw that sweater and said, "Oh, you knitted a beautiful sweater." And I said, "It's Newton. You want to feel it?" And of course she did. So that was so funny. I bought, the first time I went, I bought these skeins. My mom gave me one of these and one of these. And with two of these, you can hardly do anything. So I thought I want more. So I bought another one of this color. So now I have two skeins of light gray. And I bought 4 of the darker grays. So now I have 5 because I already had one in my stash. And then I went back the next day and bought 2 of these white ones. And as you can hear, maybe you can hear it, it's very rustic. So I think I'm going to knit this or crochet, but probably knit this into a blanket. Laura Penrose, I don't know if you know her. I now can't seem to remember her Instagram handle. I'll put it in the screen somewhere. Laura Penrose is coming out with this lovely cushion with a star in it, and I was thinking if I make lots of stars like that, I could make a blanket out of that pattern. So that's my idea for it, but it's probably going to be next year before I cast that one on, because I have my hexagon blanket to finish, and I have my mitered square blanket to finish. Well, that one's growing nicely, but I haven't worked on it for a long while, so I need to finish that one first too. So this is going in my stash and wait until it's turn to be knitted up. I wanted to tell you, I know everybody says Texel because you write it with an X, but us Dutch people pronounce it as Tessel with a double S, sound wise. So just a bit of woolly education here for you. Well, I think that's about it. I hope you've been well. I'll put in my Tessel footage on the end of this video. This one is short and sweet, but I hope you like it. Please like and subscribe. I read every comment you write. Really love those. Yeah, we'll see you soon. Now let's go check out that new Stephen West glue. Bye.